Hi, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to walk you through very simple steps that I will take if I were to start my music career in 2024. I'm going to divide this video into two main sections. So the first one is going to be about definition, about who am I as an artist, and the second one is going to be about how do I do the marketing that's going to support that. So the first part is really important, the first section, because it's divided into main things. First one is define who you are as an artist and who your target audience is. That's a combination of things that you need to take into consideration because they would define many things moving forward, like the way you speak, the things that you post, what kind of music are you going to be releasing? Because if you do a research about who your target audience is and you define it really well, you will know what do they like, why do they don't like, what sort of brands do they use. So that will set the tone for you to know what kind of partnerships can I do with these brands in the future. There's many things, age range, gender, political orientation, whatever it is going to set the tone for your communication towards your audience moving forward. So once you have that very well defined, the second thing is about doing a little bit of research about what SEO is. So SEO stands for search engine optimization. Every search engine out there or things on the internet are based on that, on how well do you present yourself to them. That's for Spotify, for Google, for YouTube. They all use these practices. So do a little bit of a research about like good practices of SEO for artists. That's the first section. Now we have defined who we are, so we need to know how to create the marketing around it, or let's say the support for this structure. In this section, the second section, I'm going to divide it in three main parts. So the first one is digital marketing, second one is partnerships, and the third one is actual support for artists. In the first one, digital marketing, I will divide it into main platforms that I will be starting with. The first one will be paid media. It could be TikTok or it could be Meta. If you have the budget to split test between both of them, that's great. But if you have to choose one, there's a video that we're going to create explaining you how to define which platform is more suitable for me. That takes into account how young the audience is, what level of interest do they have. But once you define that, you only have to allocate for starters $5 a day for the first release that you've got. And you run ads on it for about 1 to 2 months consistently. Because the longer you fit the platform with, it's going to help the machine learning to learn faster about who your target audience is and retarget them or target them more efficiently based on all the data that they've been collecting for you. $5 a day. And second platform that I would use will be YouTube. So YouTube is a very effective platform to escalate and to create actual fans, followers, subscribers in this case. It's really easy to retarget them and create purposeful content for them in the platform. You don't need to break the bank for this again. As long as you can afford $5 a day for it and you run it for the same time, chances are you're going to get a really, really efficient audience created in there. So with those two things in mind, we can wrap up paid media. Now, moving to the next one would be partnerships. So if I were to start my career, I would love to reach out to artists that are similar to me, that I feel their audience could resonate with my music. And I'll go check it out, like what he's been doing lately, and try to contact him via Instagram or via LinkedIn or whatever you can get your hands on. Try to reach him out and say, hey, listen, I'm about to release this song. This is the marketing plan that I've got behind it. I would love to endorse your music because I think I resonate a lot with your sound or whatever reason you've got in common with this potential artist. And obviously, I would love you to promote as well my music within your audience. This creates a bond, this creates network, this creates a partnership, and you don't know, maybe tomorrow you two do a really great collab and you smash it out of the park. These are the kind of things that I would love to do, and I think every artist needs to get started in. And from experience, we know artists are not doing this as much as they need to, and you're not spending any money on it. You basically are increasing your network and improving your contacts and your reach and your potential audience simply by exchanging a couple of words with other artists. The compounding effect of this is massive, so it's really important to consider those things too. And I would say that in terms of support, there is many things like a PR company, like a distro, which is the last part of the second section. I'm going to start with the distro and how important it is to choose the right one for you. So for small artists, from experience, from the statistics that we have run, it's more effective for an independent artist to choose a niche distro that they can rely on whenever they need to. Someone that gives them editorial support, that gives them any problem resolution, that you can talk to somebody in that company to help you out with a problem in case you need it, and avoiding things like talking to a bot, a chatbot that then takes you to an agent, and that agent might not have the answer, so he needs to escalate the case. These things are time consuming, and so we found the most effective from the data is niche distros. Not that I'm saying that the big players are not good by any means. They are amazing. Some of them, they do things really well. It's just from the data that we have run, I think feeling supported is very important when you're starting. And it's very easy to get caught on this YouTuber recommended this, they have a discount code, they have the easiest interface to do the things yourself. Those are nice things, but they're not what matters at the end when you need the support of your distro. The other thing is could be the PR companies that you want to hire to have some marketing for you, some support. The founders of Liberty actually did a really great video the other day about when is it the right time for you to work with PR companies. I'm gonna leave the link somewhere here. Go and check it out. It's very important for you to know what stage are you in, what's your plan, what's your budget, and everything before you take any decision. So if you like what you've seen so far, please go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel, because we'll be creating a lot more material like this one to get you informed, to educate you, because we believe in Liberty that the power for independence is in education. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.